team members over here just said if she had to choose one food for the rest of her life, it would be pot stickers. Okay. I love it. I'm not mad at you for that either. All right, well, when we get to that presentation, we'll talk. We'll talk. Okay, well, let's talk about our food of the month, though, because we are thinking about entertaining. We are thinking about those big traditional meals, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and maybe you're having people over for the first time in years and everyone is gathering like Marie-Louise and I were just talking about, and you are like kind of stressing out. Don't you stress out when you're thinking about all the cooking that you have to do? Well, let St. Clair take that stress off of the table and put onto the table all of your favorite side dishes. What you're getting are 4 2-pound sides. This is a side dish sampler. 2 pounds of each. We're looking at 8 pounds of food right here. You are getting 2 pounds of the white cheddar mac and cheese with the panko topping. 2 types of white cheddar in there. Yeah, we were talking about 2 pounds of the sweet and savory corn souffle, 2 pounds of the sweet potato casserole, and 2 pounds, but what will you eat, of the cream spinach, because I could house 2 pounds of cream spinach like nobody's business. This is coming to us from St. Clair out of Memphis, Tennessee. They really are the experts when it comes to Southern comfort food. They've been around, family owned, for 46 years and 18 years here at QVC. You choose if you want it shipped now, or if you want it shipped the week of December 12th. This is, again, the food of the month. It was new at the beginning of the month, and it's a feature price of $79.98. That's for 8 pounds of food. $16 on your 5 easy pays. It's M89596. Let me invite in Lauren Edmonds, who is the second generation of this family-owned fabulous business that we turn to time and time and time again. Hey, Lauren, it's good to see you again.
Hey, Julia, how are you doing? I'm so excited to bring this to QVC. You know, it's kind of become a tradition for us to be the food of the month in November because, you know, what else do we need for Thanksgiving but all these delicious sides that we love to make for everybody so they can spend time with their family. So I'm really excited about this.
It's 8 pounds of food. It's 8 pounds of food.
It's a ton. It's a ton.
Right,
and I'm gonna start here.
Yes, please do.
With this is probably the most traditional of our casseroles that I have here. This is my grandmother Ruth's sweet potato casserole. We always start with fresh sweet potatoes. We mash them with sugar, brown sugar, and then of course we have to top them with that beautiful brown sugar, pecan, and walnut crust on top. Look at that. You've got all that delicious, look at that topping. Oh my gosh, look how thick and crispy that gets in your oven. It is so delicious. And everyone at your table is going to be fighting over that topping.
Right.
But also look how bright these sweet potatoes are. They're just always bright orange. And that is because we use fresh sweet potatoes always, never canned. So that's number one. Remember, you're getting all 4.
Right.
So
no choices here.
Food.
Okay. What's next?
So I'm going to go to your favorite, Julia.
Oh, Lauren, talk to me about that cream spinach.
Oh, well, you had the pleasure of tasting this like last week or week before, so you know how rich and creamy and delicious this cream spinach is. We start with chopped fresh green spinach. Look at how it cooks in your oven. It doesn't get all brown. It doesn't overcook. And then we've got real cream and butter. We put some mozzarella cheese in the spinach itself. And then we top it with that panko breadcrumb topping that you see right there. And we put even more cheese. We put a Parmesan cheese in there, and we have butter, and then the panko breadcrumbs. Look how creamy and delicious, and that nice little crunch on top. Absolutely decadent.
Oh my gosh. Before we move on, first of all of us, like me and everyone up in the studio, we're all like, stop it. It looks so good. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a cream spinach connoisseur. It's been my favorite food since I was really little. I try it everywhere that I see it. In fact, I just had it. I was in New York City on Thursday night and went to a fancy steakhouse afterwards. Obviously ordered the cream spinach. This cream spinach, guys, this 2 pounds of cream spinach that you're getting from St. Clair, a rung above all of the rest. It is rich and creamy and decadent. Oh, I could just do 8 pounds of the cream spinach, but there's more. What's next?
But there's more. That's true. Okay, so right now I'm spooning out some of our white cheddar mac and cheese. You might know our 4-cheese mac and cheese. That's the one we've had around the longest, but this is a newer mac and cheese that I brought a couple years ago. And this has an aged sharp cheddar in it. And then it's also got a creamy, an aged white cheddar and then an extra sharp cheddar in there.
Ooh.
So you've got this delicious, creamy, whole cream, whole milk sauce with look at these cavatappi noodles. I love the little corkscrew noodles in there because they absorb. They have a little hole going through the middle, just like a macaroni, but it's like a longer piece of macaroni, so it gets sauce all through that noodle. When you take a bite, it's a bite with so much sauce in every bite. And then, just like the spinach, we have to top it with that panko breadcrumb topping, which is just 2 ingredients: panko breadcrumbs and butter. That's it.
Oh,
look how delicious that is.
I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. I just know it's like I'm clutching the pillow more and more as you show me, because yes, you were in the studio a couple weeks ago on In the Kitchen with David and on a Wednesday night, so I was on the show with him and I got to try these, and I have to tell you, they are just decadent and so delicious, and these tried and true Southern recipes brought to us by this family in Memphis, Tennessee. So it's like comfort food at its finest. And I know we have one more to go, but this is a specific pack-up collection, if you will, that you've done for us for the holidays. So you chose these specifically to go together. Okay, let's do it.
Here we go. Now, that's all this is the only camera we need anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just need that close-up of all this delicious food. And I've already gone to the corn souffle right here, which is the last of the 4 casseroles that you're getting. Remember, 8 pounds of food. So this is the last of them. Look at this corn souffle, whole kernel corn, creamed corn, and then you've got some of that delicious cornbread muffin mix and sour cream that's so rich in there. Little bit of sugar to sweeten it up. Let me just tell you, pair this with a little slice of ham, little slice of turkey. It is absolutely delicious. This is one of my favorites because we actually don't bring this around a lot. So I'm excited to bring it to QVC again this year.
And you've said the texture of that corn souffle, it's sort of in between like a pudding and a souffle, correct?
Right. So it's kind of creamy, but there's also a little bit of egg in there. So it bakes up like a souffle and gets kind of like fluffy, so it's delicious. It really is so good.
I'm telling you, let St. Clair do all the work.
Let me show you.
Let it show up on your doorstep, and then tell me what happens. Tell me what my part of the deal is when it comes to me.
You're exactly right. Let me show you what you have to do. All right, you can cheat like I like to do and not worry about your own dish and just bake it in this. And then you have the easiest cleanup in the world.
Right.
But if you want to be a little fancier, get your dish out. This is about a 5 by 8 inch by 2 inch deep dish. It's about 1 quart. And what I like to do is let this thaw out around the edges for just a few minutes on your countertop. Pop the whole thing out from frozen, and then you're going to place it into your dish like a frozen, brick of mac and cheese, and then bake it right in your dish because it's going to bake off beautifully. If you order more than one of the assortment, you can bake off 2 side by side in a 9 by 13 pan, and they will bake off beautifully. So if you have a little bit bigger family, want to do 2 or 2 mac and cheese and 2 sweet potato or 2 spinach, which I know that's what you're going to be doing.
She knows me so well.
And it bakes off beautifully. And then you have a bunch of extras if you want to just have them for your weeknight meals.
Right.
I always think about all the ingredients you're going to be buying for making all 4 of these. It's so much.
The time, the recipes, like all of it. You're getting all 8 pounds home for under $80. That's why this is the food of the month, because 'tis the season. You get all 4. You get the corn souffle, you get the mac and cheese, the creamed spinach, the sweet potato casserole, all for under $80. $16 on your Easy Pay. Food of the month. You ship it now, or you ship it the week of December 12th. How long in the oven? I'm sorry, real fast.
So 375 for about an hour in your oven, and they will stay in your freezer for up to a year. So you've got plenty of time to eat any of them that you don't have for the holidays.
And you can break them up throughout the year as well. I absolutely love this pack-up. It's a must-have. And of course, coming to us from St. Clair, and we really do turn to you time and time again for the.
Julie, are you jealous?
Lauren. Come on.
I know you are.
It's all right, because I know how good it is. I've had the experience myself.
Really good.
All right, well, go to town, live for me. It's M89596, our food of the month, so take advantage of it now. Lauren, thank you so, so much. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, guys. You too.
Guys, I'm telling you, that cream spinach is